folks. So I know it's been a long time. It's raining like it always is down here. And our governor just signed a shelter-in-place order, so everybody's home. And I figured I'd work on the old Mystic. So the plan for today is I got some old cheap eBay. Either way, they're in their pre-cut tint for the taillights. I'm thinking once I put it on here, I'm gonna cut out this reverse little section. So I mean, I'll put brighter bulbs in there to begin with, but I think it'll just look better without those, with that cutout. So I mean, like I can't remember. I think it was like 18 bucks on eBay. But all you need is this. You need a little soapy water. Whiskey is optional. Clean rag, debit, credit card, whatever, some little squeegee to fan everything out, and your wife's hair dryer. Now, after we do that, the next plan is our good friends over at Avalon King sponsored the channel. They gave us a ceramic coating kit, and since the paint is on hold until all of this lockdown lifts, I can't paint it or can't do anything, so that's on hold. But what we can do is ceramic coat these Borla, I don't know why it shows a blue in the camera, but they are Borla 4-inch, you can stick your whole fist in here, 4-inch exhaust tips. And they're actually sold from GM for Silverados and Sierras and stuff. So I mean, it's real carbon fiber. So, and I already contacted I think her name's Sophie, Miss Sophie at Avalon King, to make sure, because I wasn't sure how ceramic coating held up to heat. And ceramic coating is good up to 500 degrees. And these tips, there's actually a separation. It's going to be really hard to tell. Yeah, there you go. You can see all the way through it. There's actually little fins right there, if you can see. There are fins that brace the carbon fiber against the interior lip of the actual tailpipe, so there's space all the way around, and it helps keep it cool. I mean, you can come back here after a drive around town and touch it, and it's not gonna burn you. So that will be after the tint. But first, we're gonna get everything set up for this, and I'll be back. All right, so step one: get you some soapy water. Make sure the bottle you use wasn't used by your wife or woman, whatever, or anybody. Make sure there was no bleach or anything in here, because if you've ever seen really old trucks riding around and their tint looks purple, that's why, because they had bleach, or they use Windex to clean their windows, and it will purple your tint in a hurry. So clean out the bottle really good if it was used for anything else, and you just spray these down really good. And get them nice and clean. There's gonna be a bunch of chip cuts on this video because I'm by my lonesome out here as usual, so I can only do so much as holding and video. But it's cleaning taillights, folks. You can figure it out. So I'll be back. All right, they're all nice and clean. You can see me in the reflection of my old YouTube cell phone. So anyway, get all these clean. Now the SN95s, the housing or the tail light the overlay for these tail lights. Long story short, make sure you get in these creases right here and clean them out really good. I don't think the tint will overlay all the way in there. I'm gonna try and make it so it looks good, but I mean, if you're gonna do it right. So clean it really good. I took 2 or 3 passes with the soap and water. Also noticed I have that's not gonna show up on camera. Hey, you can kind of see it right there. Got a little crack in the tail light. Not really worried about that. All right, so they're all cleaned up, and I actually pulled out the kit. Comes with quite a few different. Comes with both the tail lights, this third brake light, and the side markers, which I did in Plastidip because I was very young when I first got this car. Didn't know any better. Thought Plastidip was cool. Same thing on the rims. So here's the the tint, or at least for this tail light. Again, hard to do with one hand. Yeah. But there's 1, 2, come on, and 3. They've been in this roll since I bought it, so they're a little finicky at the moment. But there's the tint. Comes with a nice little instruction sheet. And next, oops, we're gonna spray this with a whole bunch of soapy water, and we're gonna peel one piece off at a time, and not this side, but the sticky side. Whenever you peel it off the back side, you're gonna spray that with a whole bunch of soapy water, so whenever you stick it on here, it's easy to slide around and get it exactly where you need it. Again, I'm gonna have to talk y'all through most of this. I can't show you, but once it's on here, you soap. You know, this is soapy. The tint is soapy, or the back of the tint is soapy. You put it on here, and you're gonna move it to where it's real, like a good center spot, and you're gonna cover your debit card, squeegee, credit card, whatever. Wrap it in this microfiber or whatever towel. Put the card inside it when you squeegee everything out, so you don't leave little bitty scratches all over your tint. So let me do that. I'm probably gonna start with this middle one just because it seems like the easiest. So let me see if I can't tackle this, and we'll be back. Alright, so I got this middle section done. You can tell the difference between untinted and tinted. And if it doesn't look great, that's because it's not. You can see a piece right here I couldn't get to smooth out, and it wrinkled up the tint. I mean, it's what you get. I think I paid like 17 bucks off eBay. So one day when I got the funds, I'll get someone to professionally tint it. But from a distance, back here, you never know. So I guess I'll do these two, get back to you, and you'll be able to see a difference between the before and the after. Alright, so we got one side done. Looks way better tinted than non. But definitely, I got the third brake light done as well. But I'm definitely gonna have to get somebody to do it professionally, because from a distance it looks good, but get up here close and it is terrible. There's none of these will seal. The corners won't stick. There's bubbles in it. I mean, it's just terrible. So I'm gonna peel all this up in a minute, but I figured I would start on the third brake light and these side marker lights, and I couldn't find anything really online too much to how to get them off. Broke piece, but I'll just stick that back on when I do the tint. But you have to open the trunk, take the carpet liner out. There's two 8mm bolts right there where those holes are. Take those off. Oops, hang on. Oh my gosh. Then you have to take two Phillips head screws from here and here. Oop, can't see. From here and here. And then two body clips on the bottom, right here and right here. And that allows all this to be pulled back. And if I can get my phone in there. Anyway, you'll see these sticking through these tabs. One of mine broke off, but you'll see the tabs sticking through the rear there, and it's 10mm little washers, and they come right off. So I gotta get all the plastic dip off of mine. Hey Wilbur, oi! I get all the plastic dip off mine, and then I'll tint those. Yeah, but this this stuff right here, this has got to go. It is absolutely terrible. But this goes to prove you get what you pay for. Don't mind the loose taillight. I'm putting in sequential taillights. That's on the next video. I got some exhaust comparisons with SLP and Borla coming with the next video. Had some noises that I had to diagnose. There's a bunch coming, but this COVID-19 stuff's got everybody on lockdown, and it hadn't been easy to do a lot of stuff lately. So sorry for the lackluster video, but get what you pay for, folks.